Alrighty, well, my online audience for the live webcast is going to wonder what's happening now because I've stopped saying things. But never mind. I'm very delighted to be presenting this particular award. As you probably know, I write a lot of non-fiction. I also edit non-fiction now for Clarkesworld magazine, the Hugo and World Fantasy nominated online magazine. You can get an idea of the difference in reception of fiction and non-fiction from our submission levels. My boss Neil Clark does the fiction, and he gets around 200 submissions every month, of which he picks the best and publishes just 2. I edit the non-fiction, and I get around 2 submissions, of which I get to publish 1. Now, I know quite a lot of you are quite good at maths, so you can work out your chances of getting published as a non-fiction writer as compared to being a fiction writer. And I do have a budget of $250 a month to pay people for writing non-fiction, so I hope people will actually write more of it, because I'd like to see some more good articles. In the meantime, we have to give out the award. And,
so, the nominations for the British Fantasy Award, Best Non-Fiction this year are Basil Copper, A Life in Books. Basil Copper, edited Stephen Jones, B.S. Doctor Who, A Writer's Tale, Russell T. Davies and Benjamin Cook, BBC Books. Journal.neilgaiman.com. Neil Gaiman. Mutant Popcorn, Nick Lowe, Interzone TTA Press. And What It Is We Do When We Read Science Fiction by Paul Kincaid, Beacon Publications. Thrilling moment.
Can we do Connie Willis impressions now?
And the winner is Basil Clark.
Thank you.
As much as I appreciated the previous award about 10 minutes ago, this is the one that I really wanted to win tonight. I'm going to be seeing Basil in a couple of weeks' time. He's going to be coming to World Horror Convention next year in Brighton. And one of the things we're doing to honour him, as I like to honour all the people who've worked in this field for many years, is we're actually going to be doing all his macabre short stories in 2 volumes in a slipcase. While he's still with us, while he's still around, he's now in his late 70s, early 80s, he will actually see everything he ever did in this field in 2 volumes, thanks to Nikki and Pete at PS. As a prelude to that, we did this book last year. I never expected that we would find a publisher for it. As soon as I mentioned it to Pete over a beer, I think at FantasyCon, he said, well, we will do that book. I love doing books about writers. I love the idea that we can honour writers. I love the idea that we can put a career between hardcovers. I was very proud of this book. I won't be keeping this award. I'll be giving it to Basil to put on his shelf down in Sevenoaks in the next couple of weeks. He will be delighted because he's never won an award for anything before. And this award reflects everything he's done for the last 40 years in this field. So for everybody who bought the book, for Pete and Nikki who published the book, for Michael Marshall Smith who's no longer here who designed the book, but most of all for Basil Copper, I thank you very much.